Created by the forces of planar law, glitchlings are winged, human-like creatures made from a merging of magic and machine. These explorers seek to learn all they can about the multiverse and its creatures. Some glitchlings will then carry the information that they've learned back to lawful planes like Mechanus so that they can inform the orderly working of the universe, of the multiverse. Others become so enamored with the travel and the people that they encounter that they seek to make a life of their own, exploring among the planes. Hello, my name is Josh from JNJtabletop, and today we're going to be talking about the new Unearthed Arcana, Wonders of the Multiverse, and the race, the Glitchling. So stay tuned. I don't know a ton about glitchlings, but they kind of remind me of like inevitables, like the modrons and like those kind of things. But it says that glitchlings begin their existence with rudimentary personalities, but as they absorb information and experiences, their personalities grow, but they get some kind of quirks along the way, and they have a nice little list of an orderly quirk. I'm going to read one of them to you. It is number 5 on this list. It says, I plan elaborate responses to every contingency, ready to execute at an instant's notice. And let me tell you, that doesn't sound like a quirk. That sounds like an introvert or someone with social anxiety. But who am I to judge? So the first racial feature that we have here for the glitchling is called Balance Chaos. Essentially, it says that if you roll 9 or less on a d20 saving throw or attack roll, you're able to just balance the chaos and treat it as a 10. Maybe you rolled a 5 or a 3 and you're like, or even a natural 1, honestly. And then you'd be like, hey, you know what? It's a 10 and I have a +6 modifier, so maybe I'm going to hit, maybe I'm going to save. Who cares about that dragon's breath? Doesn't matter. It's definitely nice. You're allowed to use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and it comes back on a long rest. The most problematic thing with this ability really is just that it's very, very similar to the Rogue's Reliable Talent. Give that to your Barbarian or Fighter with Great Weapon Master or someone with Sharpshooter, and they're going to be doing that extra damage much more reliably, which, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Not for me to say, but it certainly is a thing. The next ability that glitchlings have access to is called Living Construct. Essentially, this just means that spells that don't normally affect constructs, like healing, they affect you. They affect you as a construct, and it's fine. It's straightforward. It's just so your character is able to be healed, and that's it. As a glitchling, you also have Ordered Mind, which essentially gives you advantage on wisdom saving throws made to end a charmed condition on yourself. I really like this kind of ability. It's something that's special to this class, or this race rather, and it's kind of niche. And that's how I like my racial abilities to be. They should be kind of niche. It could be special. It should be their own thing, and it should help you make a specific build. So again, I like what I see. The last ability that you are rewarded with for choosing the glitchling race is going to be Vestigial Wings. So essentially, you could just be walking along and then just decide, you know what, I'm going to fly. Your wings will sprout out, and you're able to have a flying speed equal to your regular movement walking speed. The thing about this is it's going to end at the end of your turn. So if you are flying and you go 30 feet up in the air and then the turn ends, well, you're about to fall 30 feet down because nothing is there to support you. Almost like, I forget what it's called, but in Hollow Knight, the double jump that you get that one quick burst of movement, but then you're right back down if you don't finish. So I think that's pretty cool. I think it's going to create some really amazing moments in combat. I actually love to see some of the uses on there. And if you want to know more about what you could do with movement, maybe watch our video on movement in combat. And that's going to be like right up there somewhere. Pretty cool. I think that a lot of people will overlook it as like, only 30 feet. I can only use it as many times as my proficiency bonus, whatever. I think there's going to be some really cool hero moments because of this ability, and I'm here for it. Overall, I think the Glitchling is a pretty cool and definitely interesting race. I think the strongest ability they have is going to be that Balance Chaos. Yeah, I don't know if you watch our Ancient Relics and Hokey Religions game, but if you do, Vale has a +11 to hit with his bow. dig character like that, and he just decides to use sharpshooter and get that -5, if he knows that he could just throw, oh, well, it's a natural 1, but now it's a 10. Well, he's going to be much more likely to use sharpshooter, and same thing for, other martial classes for like Great Weapon Master or something like that. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because I like when players feel empowered to use the abilities that they have. But there should also be a risk to using some abilities like that, so I don't know. Take it for what you will. It's a very cool class. I think that all the flavor fits. I love the quirks. Read through the quirks if you have a second. If this is a race that you think you're going to play as, let me know. Tell me about your character concept. What kind of class do you think would go really good with this race? Thanks again for tuning in. If you want to see more from us, we're going to have suggested videos like here or over. Oh no, where are the suggested videos? Oh no. Like, comment, subscribe, please. We'll see you on the next one.